supporting me.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? Raph, aka the Keeper. YCS Philly recap.
Woo!
I'm at my friend's house, so they're gonna be dumbasses probably.
What?
So
What is it,
if there's
dumbass?
any loud noises, please disregard them.
Or dicks in the ear.
Alright, sorry guys. Anyway, I want to explain what I was playing
Oh my god.
at Atlanta, because it was my test for nationals. I didn't exactly want to reveal the deck, but I'm going to. I actually did pretty well overall, but I ended up dropping after round 7. A lot of bullshit happened, so there's not much I could do. But at that same round, I actually ran into one of my subscribers. I'm going to link one of his pages in one of these corners here after I'm done. And it really inspired me. He just, before the round started, he was like, "Hey, are you the keeper?" And I'm like, "Yeah, what's up? Thanks for noticing." Like, I really appreciate my subscribers. That's Jamel. I really appreciate my subscribers, so thank you guys again for your continued patronage. And it really inspired me to really get back on the scene. I apologize because I've been in college. I just finished graduating, and I've been busy with school and work. So now I'll be able to make videos more often, and expect a few tech videos before Nats, and probably a battle pack opening, but and maybe some battle pack draft tournaments that me and my friends are probably gonna do. Anyway, let me get right to the deck because I think that I'm just gonna get more, interrupted around here.
Might catch a dick in the ear.
Anyway. Anyway, I call the deck Drain Rabbit. The base of the deck is 3 Rescue Rabbits.
What?
So I'm playing vanillas. I know if you know me well enough, I know I've said that I don't like the card. The card is not that good because it brings out normals, but I found a way to abuse it. So anyway, yeah, 3 rabbits. It's a staple. Some people say 2 because you usually have a dead rabbit, but I never have a dead rabbit in this deck except for one time. Anyway, then I play 3 Sabersaurus. It's not Dino Rabbit, mind you. I play the 1 Dino just in case I don't have Skill Drain on board. And it gives me that play. It lets me bluff a deck so that they don't immediately see what I'm playing. So it's a good smoke screen cover up. So if I can just sit on a Dino and hit them with Lagia or Dolka the whole game, then I'm in good shape because then they'll miss side for game 2. So 3 Sabers. The next one, which is the start of where my deck gets original, is 3 GB Andals. Gladiator Beast Andal is a Beast Warrior monster. So if you're thinking what I'm thinking, he's hornable. Alright, so that's why I kind of made the deck, because Horn of the Phantom Beast
He's hornable!
Horn of the Phantom Beast is a ridiculous card. So he becomes 27, and he can actually just tag out or contact into this guy here, Esadari, who's a 25 beast, who's also hornable, and it becomes 33. The best part of this is that they can't be Fiendish Chain, so I give dead cards to the decks. Veilers are pretty much dead except against my rabbit, and if I ever properly summon another card. I'll get to it anyway. So yeah, 3 GB Andals. The last normal, I was playing Vorse Raider too, but then that's just too many normals, and I don't like that, so I took them out, and just keep playing the Gene Warp Werewolves, because they're 2,000 beaters. They already get over the base of the 1900s, so in Dino Rabbit, if I summon this card, I'm already ahead, and I don't have to worry about anything except Lance, although the top decks of Dino Rabbit are not using Lance anymore. So I have that much more advantage at my hand. So 3 Gene Warps. They're also Beast Warriors. They also become 28, so they can combat with a lot of monsters. I can Horn it to clash with a Red Eyes Darkness Metal, or I can double Horn it obviously and get over. But they're also just good targets to do that. So 3 more Horn targets and 2 in 3 Gene Werewolves. So that way I never have dead rabbits. because I can always reuse these. If I contact these, they go right back in the deck, and then I have another rabbit target in case I draw 2 normals of one kind.
What piercing do you want to
Next, 2 Beast King Barbaros. Obviously, he's a horn target. Also, he gets with skill drain, he becomes 3,000. If I reborn him, he becomes 3,000. And on the off chance that I actually have 2 normals out here, or I get a Rabbit Veiler and then it's on there on the next turn, and they have field presence, I activate his effect, attack if I have it, or if I don't, then I just tribute them both off and go for Barbaros, and it pops the whole field. So it's really good, especially in this deck. And I love the fact that it can be horned. I can just go skill drain, chain to the attack of a Red Eyes Darkness Metal, and it gets over. So 2 Beast King Barbaros because 3 is just too much. I don't want to have another 1900 beater. I'd rather have some spell and trap cards. 1 Sangan. Obvious, I gotta be able to search for my rabbit since I don't really have a lot of draw power, and I'm not playing Torghast in the main deck, so it's not easy for me to find my rabbits. So Sangan. I was playing 1 card D to try it out because I know it gets around skill drain and everything. It baits out Veilers, and it did for me, and it helped me in my chain burn matchups because with 1 day apiece, I just get a free turn to just draw more outs. It was okay, but I didn't like drawing it mid-game, and playing 1 is just inconsistent. So if I was going to play 1, I wouldn't play it in this deck anymore. I'd play it in Insectors. I'd probably just drop this altogether. So 1 card D, though. And the last monster was Plague Spreader. Alright, please stop. Anyway, Plague Spreader I played because it lets me reset my normals, and it lets me go back to make another rabbit play occasionally, and then if I have this in the same turn, I go, alright, top deck a normal monster, bring out Plague Spreader, and then I summon Rabbit and activate the effect to get it off. So it's actually really good because it lets me go into more non-fiendish chainable monsters like Scrap Archfiend and Gaia. So it was really good in that aspect. It also lets me sync with Esadari. And I could also play Mind Control against my opponent and actually still have a live card, even if it's not the same level, because now I have a tuner. And he's reusable from the graveyard, so I really like Plague Spreader in the deck, and I'm not dropping this. Now to the spells. So that was 17 monsters, probably going to be 16 soon. 2 D Fissures in the main. I know a lot of people wanted to play macro, but for me, I'd rather be set up on my first turn. I'd rather not wait and play macro. I'd rather go first turn, activate D Fissure, so I already prevent Veiler, already prevent Max C, because they can't drop it through D Fissure because it can't go to the graveyard. So I can go activate D Fissure, automatically have an advantage against the Dark World matchup in the main deck. So I go summon, activate D Fissure, summon Rabbit, and I already have my Logi or Adoka already set up to go off against them. So 2 D Fissures, I'd still play them over the macros, but I can understand if you'd want to play macro. So 2 D Fissures. 2 spaces, because I realized I have no outs, I have no way to like destroy anything, so I needed 2 spaces. For things that stay on the field, like Gateway and shit. So 2 spaces was good. I decided the 3rd one. I still think 3 would be overkill. So 2 spaces. 1 Mind Control, although people are starting to say it's not as good anymore, I think it's still really good. So I'd still play the Mind Control because in the mirror match, I'm going to be doing amazing. I probably sided out against Dark Worlds because they don't really have a lot of levels that I'm going to be either be able to synchro with or that I'm going to be able to overlay with. So 1 Mind Control in the main. 1 Reborn, obvious reasons, detach, they go to the grave instead of D Fissure. And just staple. And then Dark Hole. Now for the traps. I play 18 traps, 7 spells. 3 Horn of the Phantom Beast. Card is too good. Makes the deck, and it always gives me live monster cards on it. So the only targets I don't have for it are the Plague, the Card D, and the Sangan. Everything else can be horned. And the same source, obviously. But even the rabbits can be horned. And yes, I've actually had to activate Horn on it, because they try to attack over with the Torghast or an Insector, and I go, Horn of the Phantom Beast. draw a card. It's really, really broken because it gets around Messenger of Peace. If I'm stuck against the Messenger of Peace, which I was in an Iron Man, I had double horn set. So I went attack your face down. He was playing Inzektor. So I knew I could bring this to 19 in case it was a Dragonfly. Flips flips up, it is a Dragonfly. I go horn, no responses to him. So I got over it. I drew 2 cards, got over it, removed it, and actually drew space as well. So then I spaced the Messenger of Peace and attacked my Dolka that was on the board. I ended up losing that match, but the point of being the play is still really good because it gets around it. And then I later on went to make another play with the rabbit, but still, Horn is just really good. Plus, I don't mind losing it to his space if it's a blind space and shit, because it's another card that they hit that I didn't immediately need. That's really, really important to me in that deck. So 3 horns, 2 solemn warnings, staple. 2 dark bribes because I need protection. Playing 18 traps, I need to be protected from heavy, especially when I play skill train. So 2 bribes, not 3, because I still feel like my Logia play will be good enough. Next, 2 skill drain. It's just broken. The deck is broken with skill drain because now on top of that, I'm prepared to play around every meta deck. Obviously except Dark World. So skill drain really hurts most of the matchups. That's why Dark World's playing it, and it gives me a really good matchup against the mirror. So I'll go first, or even later on, I can go Pulse, Chain, skill drain when they negate or do whatever they want. The only way around this is really Lance or like spacing it and whatnot, but in game 1, it's going to give me the huge advantage if I can draw. So 2 skill drain. I tried 3, I draw 2 often and then it clogs because I'm drawing dead cards. But at 2, I don't draw it enough. So, I mean, try which way you want, but I'd still stick with 2. By the way, I'm looking for another DT, so if you guys have a DT one for trade, let me know. 2 deep prisons because I need protection again, like just in case. It is a back row protected deck, and deep prison is still really good because it gets around like Pulsar, which is really annoying card right now. So yeah, 2 deep prisons, 2 TTs again because I'm not really going to be losing a lot of monsters or counts because it's all in my rabbit, and double touch is just too powerful not to play. 2 compulses. I don't really like compulse, but I know it's really good right now and it helps me get around a lot. So they go summon rabbit. All right, sure. Let it go. Search. Drop. All right, bounce 1. And now they're stuck with 1 in hand, and the other one's going to die at the end phase with no play. Unless they have Monster Reborn. And then I've effectively made them waste a Reborn and waste 4 cards. So, or 3 cards, because they get 1 back to hand. So, 2 Compulse, maybe 3 if I drop the card key. But also it's chainable, so it's really good. 1 huge Revo is over. Because I think Starlight Road would hurt this deck. Because if it gets warning, I'm kind of screwed, especially against like Heavy Storm. So if they go set 1, go. And then I set everything, go. With Starlight Road, they go heavy. Warning, I'm screwed without a Dark Bribe. So huge Revo is good also because it works if they go Dark Hole when I have 1 and they have 1. So that's why I like this. 1 huge Revo. And then Mirror Force and so on. And that's the deck, guys.
I think they switched in a card.
If you have any questions, anything that you think is going to help the deck, let me know. Comment, rate, sub, like, thumbs up, please.
Peace and family.
And I really appreciate you looking at it. That's my sneak peek. Oh, let me quickly run over the extra on the side. Esidari, I explained why. Logia, Dolka, 1 EV each, just because they're the staple for the Dino play.
All you have to do is tap it.
1 Maestro, that was what I was playing. It's really good. I probably would have played 2 of these instead of 2 Utopias, but 1 Maestro was still really good. I was playing 2 Utopias because they were beaters, and now one of those is going to be replaced with a Gemini Pearl. I'm trying to figure out where to put the other Pearl. 1 Ray is really, really good, actually. I underrated this card when I first saw it, but it's still actually really good. So probably throw it in there. Roach is good now, again, because of the like the stupid rabbit. I mean
No
Chaos
comment.
Dragons and Lightsworn and not Lightsworn.
That's
Dark
my
World.
comment.
So Roach, you should probably invest in getting another Roach now while you can. See if you can get it for like 25, 30. One Leviair I play in my main deck. Usually this was actually supposed to be part of my side deck originally, but my teammate was borrowing my Zen mains and everything, and I added space there, so it's pretty good. So Leviair, because it's still really good with Rabbit. One Acid Golem, because skill drain with that is broken. Gaia Knight, because it can't be Phoenix Chained. Scrap for Arching, because it can't be Phoenix Chained, and it's 27 beater. Brio, Staple, it helped me get around Chamber in round 1.
I think
Black
Denzel might get
Rose
more upset than I would about
It's
that, though.
a staple,
Yowie?
and it helps me get around a lot of shit. And then Colossal instead of Stardust, because it works around skill drain, and if they do get rid of it, it forces them to waste a Dark Hole or Smashing or something on this instead of my other guys. So this lets me keep reusing it. That's why I chose to run the Colossal over the Stardust. Side deck was the third space. I really was siding Remove Trap because I lose to Decree. So yeah, I don't like Trap Eater though. So I chose Remove Trap. I didn't end up facing any real meta decks, so no one was siding Royal Decree against me. But yeah, the third D Fissure, just in case that Dark World matchup, and the Chaos Dragons. Double Prohibition. It's really become a staple in the side deck. It's really good. I actually lost my match against Heroes because of the rule of Prohibition. I didn't know, like, the consensus of judges by me said that you could set the monster because it counts as an unknown. So he set his alias, and I didn't think anything of it until after the round, and then I checked with the head judge, and I basically lost myself the match because he wouldn't have been able to set, and he had nothing to stop my attack, and it would have been an attack for game, so I'm upset. But Double Prohibition is still really good. It hits a lot of decks. The third skill drain, just in case. Double Bottomless, staple, especially against Rabbit.
Come get bitch.
I didn't play the Trap Stuns. These were actually pros. But I'm going to play Trap Stuns next time in the side because Chainburn is annoying, and I actually saw 2 of them. So Trap Stun is really good against that. It's actually also really good against like another anti-meta deck like Heroes and shit. So 2 Trap Stun next time, but I was playing 2 Crows for the Insector matchup. But I would still rather play 2 Trap Stuns. So 2 Trap Stun. 2 Fusion Devour for Heroes. It was funny because I had Double Prohibition up. The guy goes Mass Change into Acid. I'm like, all right, sure. Next turn, I set a Fusion Devour. He hits it. He takes 12. I switch it. I attack him over. He takes another 14. And then he had to smash this because he was going to go into Miracle Fusion for the next turn. So I was like, all right, I did my work. Fusion Devour is really good against Heroes. I would side it. I'm going to keep this in my side deck. And 3 tour guides for my last side. Yes, I actually sided the tour guides in because it works really well when I go up against decks like Chainburn, because then I side out my skill drains to waste the life points. This helps me set up more plays and go in faster. And I side out my skill drains against Dark World, and I go into the tour guides. Because they're probably going to side out their skill drains, realizing that I'm unaffected by it. And I'm always going to show them that I'm playing a skill drain against the Dark World matchup anyway, so that they see that, so that they can start missiding, and then that I can go into tour guides. That's the full deck. More recaps will become later. I will post my updated Gravekeeper deck profile by request from Fisher, one of my subs. Again, his link is going to be up in one of these corners. I'd like to give a shout out to his page. I'd like to give another shout out to someone else who I met during the tournament. I will recheck what his name was and everything, and I'll give him a shout out on the next video. Thanks guys, again, comment, rate, sub, like, thumbs up, tech questions, deck questions, and what you think I should do with it. I will be adding 2 Gemini Pearls in the deck for Nationals, so whatever you think I could use, or what your ideas are to take out of my extra deck for it, please let me know. Alright guys, thanks again, Raph, aka The Keeper, out.